Out of all the things that I thought I would learn from the gym, that I have learned from the gym, I never ever thought that I would truly be introduced to the concept of never judging a book by its cover, especially when it comes to people. That's been my biggest surprise on this journey that I've been on for a couple of years now. I started off in the gym being a bit of a recluse, kept myself to myself. I just kept my head down, just got in, did the work. And then as time went on, slowly but surely, started to be a bit more open to getting to know the odd person or two. Because to be quite frank, there was a period of time when I started training up, generally speaking, didn't like people. The majority of people that I encountered, I found that I didn't fuck with them. So it was just easier for me, safer, less hassle to just fucking stick with my tribe, the people that I know, the people that I love. But you really can't judge a book by its cover. You really can't. And now that's something I thought I would have learned from martial arts, but personally, I've never actually really, besides my old coach, well, I say old coach, he'll always be my coach, I never really got to know anybody outside of the gym. And to be fair, it's the same with the gym, the gym. However, there is a lot more room for conversation in a gym versus a martial arts gym. You get the odd moment whilst you're drilling to have a chit chat with somebody, but you never get a prolonged period of time where you can like really engage with someone and really get to know them. And the gym offers you that if you got the time to. Obviously, I understand that most people are in and out of their gyms, but I'm constantly reminded, like, shit, bro, like you can't judge a book by its cover. This guy might be fucking tall and huge, but he could be the softest guy you ever chat to. This guy could be short and skinny, and he could be the most confident guy you ever chat to. And that's what's kind of cool about it, because one thing I've realized about interacting with people in the gym is that you all have one thing in common. Doesn't matter where you come from, where you've been in life, what you've done, what you've experienced. Right then, in that very moment, you are sharing the same place in space and time, and you are embarking on a journey that requires the resistance that is offered by a gym independently, but together in many ways. And that's a beautiful thing. That is a really beautiful thing. And if you allow it to, it can really allow you to open up to people and connect with them, which is cool. Like, you don't even have to become friends with them. Like, you don't even have to, your friendship doesn't have to leave the gym, but it can be something with substance nonetheless, which is what's beautiful about it. Especially if they can teach you something and you can teach them something. That's a bonus, man. That is a real bonus. And I feel like it's a very undervalued place for people to go and create a social life. Because, like, there's countless people out there, young men especially, in this technological day and age, that just don't really get out the house that much. You can do so much online now. Like, I myself am still in contact with people that I grew up with on a daily basis due to the beauty of technology. However, there's countless people out there who are quite simply trapped in that and feel like that's their only way of comfortably communicating with people. And the gym, understandably, is a very daunting prospect, because not only is it a social environment, if you want it to be, it doesn't have to be, if you want it to be, not only is it a very social environment, it's very primal, as I've referred to before, which means that you do have to overcome a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety in order to really conquer the environment. However, in my experience anyway, the beauty lies in the fact that you must conquer yourself first before you can even embark on any sort of social journey in a gym or in gyms. You must be able to trust yourself to get there on a regular basis, day in, day out, before you can even think about creating any sort of rapport, let alone bond with somebody. Because if you don't know if you're going to be there next week, then what's the point in asking this dude for some advice? However, if you've been consistent for a month now and you've seen this guy have either really good form or lift a lot of weight and you find it kind of impressive, you can't hesitate to just be like, excuse me, bro, like, could you show me how to do this? Obviously, you have manners. You don't interrupt sets, so on and so forth. But I feel like it can be very liberating, and it could easily change your life. Like I've seen it firsthand. There's this kid who goes to my gym. I think he's like 18 years old, and literally it feels like just before my own eyes, this guy's just changing every fucking life. Visibly, he's changing every single day. And not only that, like, you can see that his confidence is growing day in, day out. Shredded a fuckload of weight, and is now trying to get strong, trying to develop more muscle. And listening to his story and just catching a vibe off of him, like, you can see that it wasn't easy for my man. It wasn't easy for my man. Shit, it wasn't easy for me to start the gym. I'll let you into a little secret. The first time I ever stepped foot into a gym, I told my mum, like, she got to come with me. I ain't ashamed about it. I ain't shy about it. The first time, I was 16 years old. You see hella fucking 15, 16-year-olds in the gym these days on their own, just going fucking ham. But nah, little old me was so shook that I said, Mum, can you come with me, please? Albeit she worked there. But still, I get it. I remember that. I remember that quite vividly and quite clearly. I remember what it feels like. And seeing my man go through the experience that he's gone through and the transformation that he's gone through has been beautiful to watch. I'll be real. It's been beautiful to watch. And it's testament to what's possible if you overcome the hardest hurdle, which is just getting there, and then just fucking figure out what you do when you get there. Because it's one of those things that you seldom sink. I seldom see people sink in the gym. And that's partly because the majority of people in the environment, whilst they may look intimidating, they want everyone to swim, man. There's enough gains to go around. So if you know anybody that could do with conquering such an environment, don't ever hesitate to be that fuel that might light their flame. Fuck it, hold their hand, drag them along. Or don't even drag them, just hold their hand. I'll see you tomorrow.